It's difficult to begin to move forward, both for those who work downtown and for the rest of us in the Tri-State. Many saw the shooting unfold in person or here with us as they were watching Local 12. So what now? And what do parents tell their children about what happened?
Sharidon Wolz is the Vice President of Programs at Beech Acres Parenting Center, and she is here with some answers. Sharidon, thanks for coming in today. I wanted to start, there were actually some young people interning with Fifth Third Bank in the building yesterday from Cincinnati Public Schools, and my thoughts are just most with some of those younger people, although it's a horrible thing for anybody to have to go through. What's the first thing in helping someone who's gone through that deal with it?
I think the first thing is we always worry about what is it that we say to them, and often it's not what we say, but that we're there with them and that we listen. So we don't have to have the answers, we just need to be present with them.
You know, for younger children, a lot of times when a tragic event happens somewhere else in the country, there's always a sense of, well, that was somewhere else. This was a different place. For a lot of kids, this happened next to the place where they ice skate. It happened next to the place where they go get ice cream. How do you talk to your child now that it's happened here?
Sure. You know, I think we always have that balance of, do we want to have the conversation or do we want to shield them from it? And generally, whether it happens here in our community or far away, talking with them is our best approach. It allows us to give accurate information. It also allows us to process with them in a safe space to them.
I think, you know, we sometimes forget how well connected kids are now.
Right.
You know, they've got the phones and the iPads and all the same things we do, and sometimes they see these things before we have a chance to talk with them. Talk a little bit about how to sort of mitigate that, I guess.
So it's common, you know, their peers are talking, internet access is widespread, the news is constant. So we just want to ask them, what do they know? We don't want to assume what they know, and ask them little bite-sized pieces. A good way to go about it is talk, stop, listen. So we give little tidbits of information, and then we want to stop and hear what they have to say about it. What do they know? When we get nervous, and these are difficult conversations and we do get nervous, we tend to ramble, and we don't want to do that. So little bits of bite-sized information, then stop and listen to them.
When there's genuine fear, and maybe a kid doesn't want to go downtown anymore, doesn't want to go out to a ball game or whatever the case may be, how do we get them over that hump?
It's a great question. So one, we want to normalize that their fear is in response to not something that is, you know, just made up. It's a real fear. But we want to point out the caring, compassionate people. We want to point out the heroism. We want to point out the people downtown that are there to help, and that creates that sense of safety and normalcy for them.
So tell them about those police officers that protected all those other people and how they did it.
Definitely. And instilling that hope. You know, our kids are action oriented. They want to do something. And so asking them, what do you think our community should do? What would keep kids safe? And let them explore those things. It's really empowering.
Sharidon Wolz from Beech Acres, thank you so much for taking some time today with us.
My
We
pleasure.
really do appreciate it.
Have a great day.